Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Arena. My name is Reno, and you are watching another TGA Product Report. Today we are going to cover the new epic scale game, Imperialis. It's looking pretty good. The miniatures are pretty cool, especially like the tanks when you get into the Titans. Just the whole Titan down to infantry, that aspect is really cool. They've covered every base along the way. Right now there are two factions you can play. You can play the Auxilia, Imperial Auxilia, or the Astartes Legionaries. The Astartes Legionaries you can play in either Loyalist or Heretic, and they are going to give us cool little army functions for each of the armies. So because it is coming out like that, and then also you've got the Auxilia, which you can't even get really in 30K very easily. It looks like they're going to just go ahead and start dumping in different factions into this game. We're probably going to see a Mechanicus. They definitely have hinted at that, that there will be many Mechanicus, that there are several armies yet to be revealed, factions that are right around the corner that are based around the 30K lore. So we should be seeing a Mechanicum and things like that. We probably might even see some demon stuff. I don't know. It looks like they're poised on the edge to go down into the rabbit hole with this game. There's going to be a lot of cool models for this game. I know that. They're pretty much going to cover everything that they currently have in the Forge World Armatorium. So look for a lot of cool weapons coming around the corner for this game. It's a lot easier selling point to sell two Bane blades for 50 bucks than one for 40K for 100 and whatever, you know. So that is one of the cool aspects of this game too. You are going to be able to get that cool giant army feel, Titan down to troop, from this collection, okay? Each little base is considered its own detachment, okay? So you're gonna have all different kinds of detachments that you can make with this game. It looks like there is a lot of flexibility in detachments. Most of the detachments Knights Down will only require troops. Those are the only detachments that will require a base minimum standard detachment, which is like a troop unit. And then you can bring in different detachments around that, all the way up to the Knights. Now, when you get to Titans are just going to be able to bring their own detachments. The gameplay is going to be a little bit of objective control, but not so much objective control. Different detachments will have different goals. You're going to, at the beginning of your turn, secretly issue orders to all your detachments, okay? Then the game will proceed. You'll roll off to see who has priority, and whoever has priority will basically activate one of their units first, one of their detachments first. It's a turn back and forth. It's a tennis volley type of gameplay, much like Kill Team, much like Warcry, much like Lord of the Rings. So you're going to have a lot of exciting tactical situations come up with this game. There are responses to actions. Okay, so being the defender, you don't just sit there and watch your opponent do stuff. There is stuff that you can do in response to what they have done. It's going to be a pretty interesting game in that sense, because the difference between the small and the large scale is huge. We do not have any kind of information yet as to how they're going to balance this game via points. We don't know. It looks like they are definitely trying to balance the game via detachments. What detachments you're allowed to bring, how many, and what kinds of detachments you have to have in order to bring some of the heavier detachments. They're going to, it looks like, have a situation that is like standard game mode, and then depending on what you agree with your opponent, you can just do all tanks, or you can just do all Titans. You can just do, you can start playing games that are singularly focused on certain size aspects of the game. Okay, so you can have an all troops thing, you can have an all tanks thing, you can have, there's going to be a lot of fun variability in this game and its play. That's the first bit. I have got a sample army on the way, enough I believe for 2. That combined with my pretty hefty Titanicus collection should be enough for us to get some games in and see how it goes. Games Workshop on Warhammer Plus right now has a battle report for this game. It's the first game that they've played of it and aired. So you can go there and watch that. We are going to be watching it here in the arena today on the big screen. The other big news is I'm seeing in the community page information about Old World. Okay, get ready, get your wallets ready. Old World is probably not the next release, although right now it's a 50-50 in my book. They're either going to do a Necron release next, or they're going to do the Old World release. They've just released the Epic Scale. I think they're going to bounce us back and forth between main games like Holiday Box, new game, Necrons, new game. Okay, and I think that Old World will probably come right after in the next 2 weeks. I know the Necrons are due up for order in the next 2 weeks. So be sure to keep in touch on the Discord. Sunday morning, get up with me and look at the community page and Warhammer community. They'll tell you what is coming out this week and what is available for purchase. Then I have until Monday, the next day, midnight, for you to get your money in to purchase any of these to get that 15% off. Again, it's the only way I can secure that. The way they're limiting my pre-releases through direct or through rep order means I'm probably only going to be able to fulfill 1 of each item that they give me each week, unless it is a deadpan like this week's is probably not going to be purchased much. There's a lot of people out there interested in the Epic Scale game. Nobody is willing to throw down money to try it yet because Games Workshop has had trouble with their Epic Scale games in the past. I think Titanicus was a winner, not so much Aeronautica. So get ready, because Sunday tells you when you need to drop in on Monday in order to catch that 15%. Even though the rep is limiting me to 1 item per order, you typically, if you get your money in by Monday night at midnight, even if I have to order the rest of my order direct, which they are making me do, then you will still guarantee yourself that 15% discount. After Monday night at midnight, if you have not made arrangements with me or not come in or whatever, you have missed the 15% discount boat, and you will get it at 10% when I order it on Saturday, okay? Very weird. So now you can actually still hit me because they are forcing me to use direct. I'm not going to have a choice. I'm going to have to order most of my pre-release stock through direct because they're only going to give me 1 of each of anything. That's what it looks like. So you'll have from Tuesday morning until Friday night at close to get in here and put your money down for a direct. Okay, I'm not going to be doing the partial money down. These are going to have to be, you're going to have to put your money where your mouth is, because Games Workshop's playing a hard game and I'm having to do a whole lot of extra things in order to secure the number of pre-releases that we need every week for this store. I.e., I have to wake up in the very middle of my night, which is already not much sleep anyway, and place an order with Games Workshop. And so I feel like on your side, you need to come up with some dough. On my side, I'll make it happen. I am back to giving. It was only a couple of orders worth of it, but I am back to guaranteeing 100% I will get you your pre-releases. If you make it by Monday night, you'll get 15% discount. If you make it by Saturday night, Friday night at close, you will get 10% discount. And you will get 10% discount Saturday on until their product runs out. They had a glitch with the Space Marines. There are still Space Marine holiday boxes available as of yesterday. I have not checked today. So if you're interested in one of those, there is still an opportunity to buy one. It might not come right away, it might come after Thanksgiving, but there you go. So that is our TGA product report for today. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, Epic Scale, we're going to give it a run, give it a test. We'll keep you informed on that. I will be doing a box opening video on that as soon as it comes into the shop. I will also pull out some of my Knights and Titans so that you can get an idea of the full scale of everything. Probably going to crack a couple of the boxes pre-box opening so that I can build them and you will get a complete idea of the size. So that's the plan going forward here, and get ready for Old World. The rules are keyword heavy. You're going to do a lot of keyword searching in Old World, just like you do in Warhammer 30K. Have a great day.